This video will show you how to retrieve information from the API. So the previous video, we've seen how to log in to Exepron Development Portal. In order to retrieve information from the API, I will try to get the information about all my existing projects. So I will just search for the projects. Here they are. Now I will try to retrieve the projects that I have under my account. Click Get. Try it out. The default account, you might have a lot of accounts, but the default account, you should put 0. Then Exepron will take the default user account. Once you click Execute, you should receive the data. So you have a C URL that you can run on a terminal if you have it installed. There is the request URL that you executed against the API, and this is the response. The response contains all the information about all the projects that you have. It also has a section showing you the headers that we received through the API. If you would like to get information or partial information, Exepron supports OData queries, such as expand, filter, order by, selecting, skipping, and top. To use those, I like to use a Firefox resend option. There is a similar option in many browsers. In Chrome, you can just copy the C URL. If you have a plugin installed, you can just resend the XHR. To do that, I click F12 on the computer, and then I go to the Network tab. If I do that and click Execute, I will see the call being sent here on the list. If I click on it, I can see the request and response. I can see the information. This is originally in JSON, but it's being parsed, and it shows me the properties of the objects that I selected. So if I'll go to the bottom, I can look at the project that I've just selected. So this is the data that is expected to come back from the API. Now, if I look here, there are a lot of fields that I do not need, and it might affect my network performance. So in order to retrieve part of the object, I can use the Select OData option or query parameter. In order to do that, I right-click in Firefox, Edit and Resend, and then I can add query parameters here. For example, I can add select, and I want to retrieve only the project ID, maybe the project name, and send. If I look at the result, I can see that I didn't do a $sign at the beginning, like this. Now, if I look at the result, I will see that I have only project ID and project name in the result. So it should be faster in retrieval. Let's talk about expanding. So in the project here, the project object, there are the tasks that are attached to the project, and I want to retrieve those. If I'll do Edit and Resend and ask for tasks, this will not bring me the tasks because it's a derived object. So if I want a task, I need to expand the task object using the OData API. So I'll go and resend, and I will say that I want also to expand and send. If I look at it now, I see that I got the project ID, the project name, and all the tasks, and this is the list of tasks. And again, here I can also select only properties of the derived objects. For more information, you can read about the OData parameters that can be set.